Hi guys, it is 12:30-ish on Sunday the 21st.
It is.
And we haven't got a whole lot of stuff done this morning because we didn't want to.
I went to the gym.
Yeah, he did do that.
I got some exercise.
I finished my white sweater project that I brought to Italy today. I just need to weave in the ends and put a label on it. So that's done. We're gonna go take a little break and we're gonna go run one errand that we have to do. We were gonna put it off, but we might as well just get it done.
There's nothing else to do.
Yeah, and then come home back and have lunch, and I'll finish this Italy sweater, and then I'll start another one with yarn I bought in Italy. Well, yeah, that's the thing. With the way things have been in the world, things like knitting, something that is slow and focused, help calm and relax me, and that's a good thing. So that's why I've been doing a lot more of it. Plus, just having a super busy schedule with other stuff that you can't or don't want to control, making time for being just slow and in the moment. I listen to just crazy stuff that doesn't stress me out, like Tarantula Cat and the Hoof GP, or one of the UK airport TV shows. Although sometimes those aggravate me because people being stupid in the airport. Anyway, so that's why I've been doing lots more of that lately. All right, we will go run our errands and I'll be back, you guys. So when we got back, I did indeed finish the Italy sweater. Took me a little bit. I did get a lot of it done while we were in Italy, driving or flying or whatever we were doing, but I didn't get it finished while we were there, so I didn't expect to. Anyway, prop you up there. How cute is this? This is Hobby Lobby's yarn, Bambootiful, which is a cotton bamboo blend, and I love the pattern. I'll try to link both of these down below. I have made this in other yarns, including Noro cotton silk yarn, and I'm going to be making it out of a merino wool yarn I got in Italy, made in Italy yarn. The pattern is really good. I really like it. It fits really well. And yeah, it's a sweater I can see myself wearing a lot. Anyway, time for a break and maybe some cake. I'll be back. Hello, everybody. It is Monday afternoon. It's after 4 o'clock sometime. I did some babysitting today, and I'll be babysitting tomorrow, and then I have the rest of the week off. We are changing up the days because he's going to daycare more, so he can get socialized with the other kids, which isn't a bad thing. Anyway, so I still have Daddy at the Vlog, and 3 other videos I filmed, and I need to film the Patreon video, and I need to catch up on daily drawing. I've been doing the daily drawings for a long time, but a few months ago, I stopped posting like stuff every day. I would say like a short while ago, but it's been more than that. I'm not exactly sure why I didn't, but I've been posting on the internet on a very regular or daily basis for over a decade. Over a decade. And it's possible I just need a break. That doesn't mean I'm not being creative. That doesn't mean I'm not sharing things, but I am sharing things mostly with my online art friends and patrons and supporters. And we have a private Facebook message chat. So if you want to be part of that, my Patreon is down below. Anyway, the reason I said all that wasn't to get you to support me, although that would be great. It was because I have to catch up on September drawings because I did the last one on the 15th and it's the 22nd, I think. Yeah, it's the 22nd. So I got a little catching up to do. All right, I'll be back. Guys, we are finally going to do a project I was inspired to do quite a while ago, and I just haven't had time to get to it until now. So I will link the video. Here's my face. I'll link the original video in the video description down below. Afraid Upcycling made a video a while back where she made basically a stuffed beetle to hang on her wall in her creative space. I thought that was such a cute idea. She mostly hand stitched hers. I'm going to do some hand stitching, some sewing. I've got a pile of fabrics here. I'm gonna do a bee. I don't wanna do a beetle, at least not at the minute. I wanna do a bee. So we're gonna do that. I went. Okay, is that gonna hold? No idea. I should probably use glue instead of tape and or do more wiring together, but if I do glue, I'll break out the hot glue gun. Let me put some of these pliers away and think about it. All right, I'll be back. We are gonna break out the hot glue gun. I'm gonna heat that up and add some glue in and around and probably underneath the tape. While that's heating up, I am going to make a fabric underbody. Instead of doing one piece like she did in her video and then shaping it with string and thread, I'm going to do separate pieces and try to like pre-shape it with the pieces. And anyway, I'm gonna sew these up while that's heating up and I'll be right back. Okay, so we've got our basic puffy guts part made. I'm going to take some of these strips of cotton batting and wrap all the legs and the antenna. Then we will put this down on the skeleton and then we will wrap it with some more polyfill before we attach anything else. So I'm cutting this into thinner strips. These are just leftovers from another project. I don't even remember which one now, because I just have a tendency to hang on to stuff forever. Okay. we will just keep doing that until we have all the legs covered. Okay, we got that. All right, so now we're gonna tack this down. Okay, I do want to put a stinger on the bee, I think. Maybe. I don't know, maybe I don't. My reference photos don't have one. We'll see. All right, I'm going to take more scraps of this. And let's see. Put that over there. I'm going to cut a shape out of it because this is way too big, I think, for what I want. These are my thick fabric scissors, so they don't cut this batting very well. Yes, there are scissors that are for thicker fabric. Okay. We're gonna take some of these leftover strips. I'm gonna use them. Put some to fatten up some parts. I'm still thinking I want to make a stinger. Ow. Hot glue is hot, just FYI. Ooh. Didn't I just say hot glue was hot? Okay. Got it all over my table. Of course I did. And my fingers. Don't tell the children. They'll be like, Mom, why are you crafting with things that are going to hurt you? Nobody tell them. Okay. So now I want to sort of cover this and like shape it some more with the batting. My question is, did I cut the batting big enough? It might not be. Let's cut a bigger piece. Okay, that's gonna be plenty big enough. Actually, I'm gonna put the small one where the little one go. I'll put the little one underneath. And then we'll put the big one. Okay. We're gonna cut the stinger into a little bit of a pointy shape. Okay. And I'll flip this over. And start gluing things down. Making holes for the stinger and these two metal loops on the back, which are going to be for hanging the bee on the wall. My question to myself is, do I want to leave all these folds of extra fabric, extra batting maybe. I might trim it off afterwards after we get it glued down. Anyway, I'm gonna do that, I'll be back. Here's our basic bee body. Looks pretty good, I think. So now I am going to, using the sewing machine for some of this, patchwork together some fabric scraps that I have to create the different layers of my bee. I'm going to probably start with making a little cone out of some black fabric for the stinger and some of my black fabrics. And I have a dark blue one that might work for the head. And I've got to see what size giant eyeballs I have, because I don't have any idea. So let me do that. I'm not going to film a whole bunch of this because, again, you need to go watch Afraid Upcycling. Now, she does, again, most of this on her by hand. I'm going to do some of this by machine, and we'll take it from there after I pick all the glue off my fingers, because that's the thing. All right, I'll be back. Okay, we're pinned together, but that looks pretty good. I did find some scraps of plain cotton left over from another project. Yeah, that I think I'm going to cut into strips, and I'm going to use that on the legs and the antenna. So let me do that, and then I need to break for lunch. I'll be back. Okay. So we've got the first layer of fabric on. She's all pinned together. We need to pull this in just a little bit and here, but she's not done yet. She's a little crooked, but we're gonna be putting trims on her. I love the way she's turning out so far. All right, but I need to eat first. I'll be back. It's taken a few hours, but the bee body is done. Now the wings, but I gotta clean up the mess first because I have no place to work on said wings. So yeah, let's get that done. You guys, it's done. Now, I didn't show a lot of it because you should go watch her tutorial on how she did hers. I did do mine differently. You saw a little bit of that. And I wasn't sure how I was gonna do the wings, so I didn't film any of that. I do have some copper wire, which is easier to bend than the other metal wire that I have. So I used that for the wings and shaped two of them into the two shapes I wanted for the wings. And then I covered them with lace that I had and very carefully sewed around the edge on the sewing machine with a zipper foot, and then trimmed the excess away. And then I attached the wings up underneath the trim up here with stitches and glue. And then I did some more stitches down here because I do think I'm gonna hang it like sideways on the wall. And then I also covered the back in felt. She did that on hers too, because the back just ends up like a hot mess. It really does end up to be a hot mess. So anyway, I'm very happy with the way this turned out. It's very cute. So I'm gonna clean up my mess and hang it up. It is a UFO that's been on my table for a while, but it's done and I'm very happy. Will I make another one? I don't know. I did print out inspiration photos of beetles after I watched her video. I also thought, I wonder if you can do a mushroom. Maybe. So maybe look for that in a future video. I'm going to hang on to these because I did print them, and maybe we'll see. I'll be back. Bee made. I got caught up on daily drawings. I got the bee made. So cute. I told Bob I might want to make more, but not right away. Said I was thinking about a beetle or a mushroom. He says, you're not really a beetle person, but you're a bee person. He's not wrong about that. I said, I was also thinking about maybe a flower, like a 3-dimensional flower or a mushroom. He says, oh, you should do a sunflower. He's not wrong. All right, I talked to my dad just now, checked in with him and my niece Sarah and her boyfriend's mother, and who my dad's staying with Sarah and her boyfriend Nathaniel and his mom. They got a house, hopefully, cross your fingers. And yeah, I think we're all done upstairs for the minute. Maybe. All right, I'll be back. Bob is off to the gym. I'm gonna go for a short walk and get some steps. And then I'm going to sit, and I need to, he put the idea in my head. Now I need to look for pictures of sunflowers. I also need to create word lists for October, November, December. I'm just gonna go ahead and do the rest of the year for Patreon, patrons and supporters, and then work on my knitting. So yeah, that's it for the minute. I'll be back. Morning. It is Saturday morning, September 27th.
Yes.
And I didn't vlog yesterday. I know. The only thing I did was really work on my knitting project from the Italy yarn. And I did make a quick trip to the thrift store. I had a bunch of donations to drop off. And of course I did some thrifting, sewing. Somebody destashed Grandma's old collection of needlework magazines, and I bought them. One of them is a kid's collection of patterns from 1957. And I have a little bit of the yarn left over from the blanket I made for my neighbor's new baby. So I think I'm gonna take that yarn and see if I can make one of the sweaters out of that book with it. Need to finish my tank top first. Anyway, we are headed to the beach for the weekend. It is Mr. Bob's birthday. Everybody wish him happy birthday. And
Happy birthday, Bob.
yeah, and so we're gonna go spend the night in Newport, Oregon. If you haven't been there yet, go visit it. They have a really great aquarium, a bunch of good restaurants, cute little town.
Excuse me.
Bless you. And so we're gonna go do that and spend the weekend at the coast, because why not?
Why not?
He's so much better at this than I am backing the car up out of the driveway.
Well, I mean, I have camera and 3 mirrors.
Yeah, and I do too. I still get so close to your truck. I haven't hit your truck, but I get very close.
Don't
I'm not gonna. Anyway, makes me
won't like
makes me nervous. Anyway, we're gonna go do that. Of course, I did bring my knitting project with me because it's like a 2-hour drive, so I can do some work on the tank top while we're doing that. I am playing a little bit of yarn chicken with this tank top, so I think I have enough yarn. Yardage wise, it should be enough. If it isn't, I can't get more. I could order it, but shipping would just be insanely crazy. So if I don't have enough, I have enough at least for the body, and then I could go to the local yarn shop with the project and have them help me pick out something of a solid color for the ribbing. But we'll see what happens. So anyway, all right, first gas, then the beach. I'll be back.
Let's go outside and check it out.
made it. We are at the Hallmark Resort in Newport. And cute little room, basic but clean, with a beautiful view of the beach. And we can walk right out and down the stairs, which I think are over that way. Love that. Okay, I'll leave that. We are sitting here in the bed at the hotel room.
We are.
I have to say, what are our thoughts on the wallpaper? I'm not sure if I like it and it looks like an abstract landscape, or if it looks like the wall's just really dirty. I can't decide.
It's got a dirt streak.
It's something. I don't know. We've had a really good day today. We've gotten like 13 or 14,000 steps. We've lost count at this point. It's a lot. We were going to eat at a recommended restaurant here in Newport, Georgie's.
With the hotel?
It's here at the hotel, and it's a highly rated restaurant. But they had a 2-hour wait for dinner. So we ended up by happenstance at Nana's Irish Pub. And you know what? I can't say I'm mad about it, because that was really good food.
It was.
And a really good meatloaf and Irish soda bread. Makes me want to go home and make them. And yeah, it was really good. So that was a nice way to end the day. Tomorrow is going to be more driving and wandering around while we're headed back home. It's been a great stay at the beach, and it will be great tomorrow. The fog came in like crazy, but yeah, it's been good. I got a lot of knitting on the car on the way here, done on the tank top. I am playing yarn chicken with that yarn. Hopefully I've got enough. We'll see. Anyway, if I can make it work, so can you. I appreciate all your support. If you want regular communication with me or to support the free content here on YouTube, I do have a Patreon. I also have a Facebook chat for patrons and supporters. So let me know. And if you have questions, comments, or concerns, leave them down below. And that's all. I love you all so much. And go out, be creative, do something nice for yourself, because you can do it. And if I can do it, you can. You deserve it. And yeah, I'll see you next week. Bye, guys.